Yeah. Hey guys, it's Dylan07 here, and today we're gonna be reacting to hold on, freaking Smile Hard um con consumption. Cool. I've seen this image before in like one of those videos where um the person talks to about like each a scary monster thingy. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. See, like this. I don't ask about these like Italian brain rot videos. I see like these videos.
Herobrine, the Minecraft urban legend.
But I seen one with like a Doctor Nowhere, a compilation. Oh, Final Freddy's. That's cool. See, there it is. Hold on.
Standing silently in rooms with faded
Let me try to
wallpaper.
find a clip of it. Is this picture going to be in the video? Hold on, let me try to find that clip. Yeah, there it is right here. I've seen this clip before, like in this. Yeah. So this video is based on the like Locust. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. It's like a television thingy where like comes out of your screen. It eats your insides without leaving a scratch, a cut. Yeah, based on these 3 videos, and we're gonna react to this one. Well, enough of me yapping. More reacting. This is a music video. What the frick? Alright, I'm gonna put this thing onto the site. Y'all can see it, but okay. Okay. Might want to get a new TV or something. I don't know. I know the locust is gonna appear. It's gonna appear out of nowhere. I'm ready for it. Okay, it's like a home. Okay. Yeah. See. Okay. Who is this dude? And the beautiful view. I hear noise already. It's gonna be bad. Yeah. Oh, rainbow. Smile ahead. Okay, bro. What is that? Oh, it's a chopped up tree. Okay. It's like a fly. I hate flies, bro. It's gonna start pushing. Is that an onion? It's like a barn. That can't be my video lagging. Okay, it. Wait, was that supposed to happen? Hold on, go to it. No, it wasn't. Oh my god, my video just like paused for a second. What is all this? That's disgusting. It looks just so disturbing. It's looking at me. The look is just so disturbing. Oh, who's this? Who's this guy? Like, to me, the locust just looks like a starved up woman for some reason.
Hello.
It's saying hello. I don't like this. Why am I Oh my god. I thought that was the boiled one, bro. But that's terrifying enough. Is that a clown?
What else is there to say about Arlo Bloom?
That's all? Huh. Oh, frick. I did not mean to click. I did not mean to press on that. They even got like a YouTube's one. Hold on. Is this sold out? Oh, it's not. Or is it? I don't know. Only available until June 17th. Oh. Okay, so it's gonna be sold out in like June 17th. Okay, but for some reason I wanna react to this. The Hotity Compendium Inst.1. Oh look, Wubsy reacted with too. So I'm gonna react to this. I can't tell this monster here. Like, you know how that video I showed you about the Doctor Nowhere thingies where the guy was talking about the whole Doctor Nowhere? Yeah, it actually told me what it was about, but I never got to see the original video. But who cares? Let's react to the original video. Frick. You.
Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders presents the Oddity Compendium of Beginner's Anomaly Education Program. Welcome to the
Cool.
Oddity Compendium. Today, we will be learning about many wonderful and strange oddities that exist inside
This looks like the Learning with Pavey stuff.
outside
The
of,
darkness.
and around your universe. These strange phenomena can range anywhere from life forms, products, and organizations to even events in anomalous time periods. Important. The following information has been acquired from realities that may be separate from the one you are currently residing in. Please be aware that knowledge or comprehension of incompatible information may result in a conscious reality fracture.
Installment 1, no. Hold on. Installment no.1. Falk's Beds, a land of forgotten faces. A geometric and knowledge beyond belief. Okay. What will we learn today? Hopefully not something disturbing. 1. Your own bed may be harboring a hunger for your flesh. Sleep with a cold fan on if possible. Okay. 2. Have you ever walked downstairs one morning and your family is gone interacting with the headless corpse that remain in their steads? It should be avoided. Non-extincts is a contagious disease. Cool. Music. If you are out in the middle of nowhere and you get a rush of brilliant ideas, turn back immediately. Intelligence. I never heard that word before. Is a drug and the withdrawals can kill. Okay. How did he won? Flesh beds. Populus cultica. A category. Parasite.
Flesh-beds or mattress folk are a species of parasitic subhuman that highly resemble bedding mattresses. The body of a dormant flesh bed appears identical to a standard mattress. However, slicing the thin sheet-like skin reveals many soft organs, limb-like appendages, and a humanoid head which hides beneath the skin. They were first discovered in the late 1960s when a mattress company was surveying excess storage. Upon finding many seemingly pristine mattresses that had not been sold, they gave them away to thrift shops and people in need. The people who received the mattress folk initially had no issues with faux beds. It wasn't until the air began to warm up that these beds awoke from their uneventful hibernations. The first recorded victim was 19-year-old Alice Digere. She had been sleeping on a flesh bed for roughly 6 months before her sudden disappearance. After noticing the stench of sulfur and rot originating from her bed, her family called authorities, and the inside of the mattress revealed a feasting parasite, several hundred human bones, and a half-digested Alice. The method in which mattress folks sustain themselves is by waiting for the body heat of a host to wake them from their dormant state. Kind of like an egg, but not nearly as tasty. After they wake, they slowly unfold themselves from their soft mattress-like bodies. This process is very gradual and happens underneath its body or on its side so as not to be detected. After roughly a month of this process and on a night 17 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, its head and arms fully emerge and pull the sleeping host into its body, where prey is slowly digested.
A feast fit for a king. That's what the boy once said.
Not much is known about how these sleeping beauties came about, but it is theorized that since they are subhuman, they were once a branch of Homo sapiens that merged with the mycelial network many years ago. Autopsies of fleshheads' digestive systems have revealed DNA samples from thousands of different people in each instance, some even tracing to people born during the 1600s. Another odd thing to note is that the mattress folk themselves contain DNA belonging to humans as well. One instance shared DNA in a blood type with Napoleon Bonaparte, leader of the French Republic during the time that the mattress folk were assumed to have come into existence. All in all, it might be a good idea to throw out that mattress that feels just a bit too warm lately. You might be sharing it with something unwanted. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bite.
Okay. Day 2. Headless macrochums. Mudum syncapita. Category: Pseudolocation disease. Okay.
The headless macrocosm is a sub-reality nearly identical to Earth's save, for the fact instead of humans, pale headless corpses remain in their stead. These corpses, though technically dead, do weakly breathe through the holes in their necks. Their hearts have also been observed to begin convulsing at seemingly random intervals. These beings are identical in appearance to one another aside from physical dimensions, which can vary severely between each corpse. The headless sub-people dwelling in this pocket reality have been observed changing their behavior when humans have physically interacted with them, and apparently gain a level of awareness and vitality when such events occur. There are approximately 2,393 living humans residing in this reality, all from parallel Earth. Every single resident recounts waking up in the headless macrocosm after falling asleep under strange circumstances back in their home realities. No one back in their own parallel homes remembers their faces or identities, which leads to the belief that this place could be a form of anti-reality. A waste compartment of the universe used for aspects of reality that are useless or harmful to existential fabric. The humans that live in the headless macrocosm are assumed to be taking shelter in abandoned structures and banding together to search for plant-based food during the warmer times. Fun fact: humans have coined multiple terms and nicknames for these
That looks so real.
headless corpses, such as stumpies, cranes, and ichabodies. Despite this sub-reality being detached from main reality, an incident took place which created a temporary tier between the two. A man residing in the headless macrocosm was walking through a field with a small house in the center. Upon reaching the house, the man unintentionally brushed up against one of the breathing bodies. This body, just before motionless aside from the labored convulsions, sprang to life and removed the head of the man. It then proceeded to attach the severed head to the stump of its own neck. The man's name was Michael
That scared me.
Edford. After the corpse had placed Michael's head where its own should be, an event occurred back on Earth in the year 2061 that resulted in
I think my
governmental
soul is my
intervention.
body. I don't know.
A family's call to the authorities described an impossibly tall naked figure appearing in their backyard. The presence of this oddity was highly distressing to the family, and they remained inside their home until the situation was resolved. The following photograph depicts this figure they spoke of.
The face you are looking for no longer exists.
Michael Tedford's rotting head is affixed atop its frail neck. Shortly after the photo was taken, what was left of Tedford's existence was removed from the premises and taken to an upscale anomaly testing site. Apparently, this corpse was attempting to quite literally prevent Tedford by reaching off of his existence.
Alright, bro.
These breathing bodies appear to be in a constant state of yearning to reconnect with the roots of reality again, as they have been taken a hold of by a dangerous and contagious disease. This disease appears to be non-existence itself. It can affect anyone on Earth at any time, and once it takes hold, the headless macrocosm deemed you valid for residence within its endless meadows, filled with fellow patients. But don't worry, it's a rare diagnosis. Another fun fact. Occasionally, crude man-made structures will form seemingly out of nowhere in order to correspond with the structures on parallel Earth. As mentioned earlier, the headless macrocosm itself functions like a digestive tract of the universe, and these structures may be antibodies attempting to fight off the virus of non-existence. Now then, check your head. Screwed on tight. Great, because you might want to hang on tight to it for this next one.
That's how the last sound effect. How was that funny? Okay. Heart of Day 3. Obelisks of enlightenment. Illustratio Hegeometrica category in enigmatic divinity.
The obelisks of enlightenment are a collective of monolithic beings that are currently residing in...
Hold on. This face looks like the locust faced.
different remote locations across the world. Also known as the Father
And did I say face with a T?
of True North, they appear in groups of 1 to 8 and stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Each obelisk is levitated just barely above the ground and facing geodetic north. Though most of them reside in remote fields and deserts, they have also been found floating above the ocean within the vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle and even on the moon. They are moving just ever so slightly and progress approximately 2 inches forward a year. These obelisks are enlightened in the infinitely vast secrets of the universe and are constantly vocalizing the excess information as a means of waste to counteract the overwhelming intake of knowledge. Though currently enclosed and monitored by government entities, many people have wandered into these locations prior claiming to be following the sound of angelic singing. This alluring hum emanating from these obelisks seduces a massive increase in general intelligence in subjects listening. Folklore often refers to the frequency as the song of the divine contour. Each obelisk's biological elements are unraveled thousands of feet into the sky to make a metaphysical connection from Earth to the universe. It is assumed this is a form of knowledge worship, an attempt to make a mortal sacrifice for an immortal honor. Fun fact. These organs are confirmed to be those of the humans and other biological matter that were absorbed after enlightenment. Upon perceiving the words spoken by the obelisks or entering into close proximity with them, the human brain either spontaneously expands and combusts or receives an ability to comprehend the sacred information. Talk about being open-minded. Whenever a subject is able to comprehend this knowledge, they are biologically absorbed into the obelisk, becoming wholly unified with the being. It is not entirely understood how these anomalies were brought into existence, but they seem to be tears in the fabric of reality akin to black holes. Many speculate that these rifts were opened by ancient giants who were dissatisfied with the lack of Earth's knowledge. Many unnaturally large humanoid skeletons have been found underground adjacent to obelisk sites, further supporting this idea. When the obelisks made their debut on Earth, they aided in the construction of the pyramids of Giza by bestowing digestible levels of sacred knowledge onto Egyptian pharaoh Khufu after he was lured into the desert by their beckoning chords. This knowledge would help you view, rationalize a possible blueprint and method for building these grand tombs, and they were made into the shapes of pyramids as a tribute to the divine structures. All in all, these obelisks may seem malevolent, but it's important to remember that no physical pain could ever outweigh the agony of infinite knowledge.
Why is it blinking?
Now, looks like our time here may be almost up. But before you go, it's time for Bonusology.
What is it? Philbus.
This is Philbus.
Of course.
It is not known where Philbus comes from or why he is here, but there have been a number of people who, after consuming media depicting Philbus, have felt the overwhelming compulsion to practice Philbism. Philbism is a political and somewhat religious ideology, which centers around a belief that building/consuming chairs and other wooden furniture is honoring Philbus.
Hold on, let me see this. Looks good, huh? Huge improvement from the last, I think, in Philbus, I trust. What is that rustic pine? White oak, lol. Nice. In Philbus, I trust. Word. What the frick? Her little emoji. I think that's supposed to be his reaction to what he saw. And that'll be my reaction too.
Great sacrifice. It is not clear what this sacrifice is or what it refers to. Attributes and practices of Philbism include learning to build chairs, learning to properly digest chairs, promoting/discussing chair consumption on obscure internet forums, praising the fictional political candidate known as Philbus, who is said to advocate for making furniture consumption a socially accepted and widespread practice. There are so many wonderful things about Philbism. Consume the body of Philbus and tackle with many others today. It's a great decision. Just eat your share to get started. Any mention of Philbism and elaboration on this
The sound in the background was so loud I couldn't even hear the person talking.
subject will eventually result in it becoming a sponsorship or advertisement of sorts. We have no idea how to avoid this, sorry. All Philbists will deny the existence of Philbism when directly questioned about it. This video was not in any way sponsored by Philbism. This is for educational purposes only. Philbism
Okay.
does not even exist. You can sign up for Philbism certification
Is he
here.
dancing?
Philbis
Hold
today.
on. You can sign up for Philbism certifications here. Consume the body of Philbus today. Eat your chair. I'll never eat chairs. Thank you very much. Why are his legs chairs, bro? Hold on. What? Hold on. It says lean face or unsafe and or viral material detected.
Would you look at the
Is this bro
clock?
dancing?
It's just about time for us to part ways. The
Okay.
reclipping process will now commence. This purely auditory procedure will ensure you do not come away from this with any ailments from beyond contracted during your viewing experience. Please close your eyes and do not open them until told to do so.
Hold on. Close your eyes, okay. Closing them. When this video's when this video's over, alright, so when this video that I'm watching right now ends, I'm gonna look back to see what it didn't want me to see.
You may now open your eyes. Thank
Okay.
you for complying. Thank you for attending Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders. We hope that you enjoyed your stay.
Goodbye, we love you. Thank you. Frick, what did I press? What is this? Alright, so I'm gonna go back to see what I just saw.
After consume obscure internet. Sorry. It's about time. Not come away from
Keep them closed. Okay, bro, just go away. Get out of my face, bro. This reminds me of that puppet thing in FNAF 3. Where the puppet just stares at you. Like this. Keep them closed. So apparently if you close your eyes and you
You
peek,
may now
you
open
see
your
this.
eyes. Thank you for complying. Thank you for attending Dr. Nowhere's office.
Cool, so that's all for today. So and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Sorry, I just had to do that. Anyways, bye.